It is a case study based question. I can say I'm also a victim of this situation. Sometimes when you do project management or BPR, at the start you have to put a lot of effort in devising the plans, the strategies, understanding the requirement. And once it is done, what you do is you let the team to do their work and you monitor them and audit them. But sometimes the management who are very much involved at the start of the thing, they think that you should be involved or you should be giving same time as you were giving at the start of the project or the early phases of the project. So as a project manager, if you are leading this kind of project where at one end you have to manage your management and another end you have to deal with your subcontractors or your other partners, then what would you do? Let's see what was your correct answer in this requirement. Option number A says ask your BPR team to increase their involvement. If somebody of you or some of you have mentioned, identified it, it means you don't know how to balance it. So, basically you cannot ask your BPR team to increase their involvement. Whatever you have paid for them, whatever their task is, they are doing perfectly fine. So there is no reason to ask them to do more work or to, increase their involvement or to come into each meeting. Then option number B says, provide extra work to BPR so they should get busy in project. Are you paying them for extra money? Are you? No. So why you are giving them extra work? Again, it's not the right answer because, they will be doing whatever they are required. If you need to give them extra work, then you need to pay them extra. And based on the situation, you cannot or you are not paying them extra. Option number C says, guide management about their work status and gain support. When we talk about this situation, it is a classic situation of monitor stakeholder engagement. And in monitor stakeholder engagement, one of the key input you had is work performance data. And based on the information, you find it out that, the stakeholders or senior management are not engaged as they were supposed to, or they are not informed about it. So your job is to give them the input, give them the status and provide them the expectation about the multiple vendors. So option number C is the right answer. By the way, how many of you actually, correctly answered it? And I would say through knowledge, not through a fluke. So let's see what about D. D says, update stakeholder engagement plan. You may need to do this thing, but not now. A stakeholder engagement plan basically helps us to identify the variances. What are their current level and what are their actual level, or what were their plan level. So based on this thing, we can identify where are the gaps and how we can fill this gap. But the question was specifically how we are going to gain support and how we are going to, engage our BPR vendor as per their requirements in a project. I hope you understand the whole concept. Thank you. Those who have answered it correctly through understanding, congratulations. For others, I hope it helped.